Hey everybody, this is Anthony Gray. Welcome to Grayscale. I think I'm going to do a nice Aurora Borealis painting today. And you're looking at the board. As you can see, I got the corners parallel in a vertical motion from top to bottom. Okay, you're wondering what the heck am I doing? Well, I'm going to have the auroras form in a different fashion. There's a method to my madness. Okay, you don't necessarily have to do it. I'm doing it obviously with 11 by 15 watercolor paper, but you can do this on a flat surface. Just tilt it. I would recommend you tape the bottom in the back of it so it just stays still. Okay, there's a reason for the tape here also, because I just want the black to be here. So I'm gonna do the black. I'm gonna do the stars. Let it fully dry, and then you'll see what I'm getting at. All right. So without further ado, let's get to work here. I'll take the trusty 1-inch brush. I'll coat everything with black. All right. I'm gonna zoom up a little bit here. Let me put on that light in the back too. Put a little more light on the subject. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to just coat this all with black. Okay. And just step away from it for a bit. Just give it a tap. Like so. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of stepping up. Well, I still got it on me anyway. I'm stepping away from it. But something like that. Good grief. But I don't want too many of them. Some in the corners. A lot of them is going to be covered away anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, that should be more than enough. And I got to try to save my... there's no saving it. I got splatters all over this poor thing. Try to get something damp and wipe it off before it gets too bad. I do have a clean towel, and I'm going to spray. Wow, I got myself pretty good. Try to spray a little bit on the clothes here so I can wipe this stuff off. It would be advantageous for you to get yourself I just ruined it. I already didn't want to ruin it. I like this too. Get yourself a schmuck. I've effectively pretty much ruined this beautiful black, rather pricey Champion shirt. Nobody's fault but my own. I mean, I do have it on me too, all on one arm. But if you get enough of it, because I just dampened the my cloth and I'm just wiping it off, so I'm getting the majority of it off. Okay. As you can see during the jump cut, all I did was take my paper, peel it off, turned it around, alright, because I want the base, the tree line, have the most glow, and it's going to fade to the top. So you have to, when it's upside down, you have to think in this way. Whatever you want the bulk of the color to be, you want it in that direction. I want it going from the bottom to the top instead of from the top toward the bottom, because since everything's mostly silhouetted in black, you need something to go against that black. Okay, so for me to paint in the trees, I'm going to need a whole lot of brightness. So the brightness will be around this area, fading out toward the top. That's why it's flipped around. Alright, now we'll get to the fun part. Now that I've got it all pretty much covered, okay, I do have some zinc white, alright, but I'm going to add the colors on it, even though it's glow colors, alright, but they're not really opaque, so you're going to need something to kind of give it a little bit of opaqueness to it, opacity to it, okay? So you mix it in with a little bit of the white, alright, and then you allow it to dry. So with that said, and you're going to need plenty of water. Alright, now with that said, I'm going to start off with a little bit of this, the pink color here. Alright, I'm going to just put a little bit on my little tray here. Okay, I'm going to soak this part here all in water. I'm going to get the pink and the white to mix up, get that pretty fluid in water, and just let it trail downward. Alright, just like that, just let it flow. I'm going to take my brush, the little ratty one there, okay, mix it in there. I'm going to spray a little bit of water into it and just tap all in here like so. Okay guys, welcome back. It is dry. Now you can see what I was talking about with the fades of the white going through, coming through the black of the sky and the stars, the streaks. Alright, I'm going to take some of this glow paint and right on top of those streaks, just here and there. As you can see, the glow paint is a little opaque, or not opaque, but it's translucent, transparent. Alright, I got some of the white in there. Maybe throw in a little bit of the pink right on top of that white, like so. Alright, just pat it in there in little bits and pieces. Okay. Now some of it, because of it's a different property with glow paint. Alright, so it might take some of that, some of the black out of there. And don't worry about that either. It's okay. Just lightly put it in there. If you would like to water it down a little bit, you can do that also. But you want it right on top of some of the white. Even in there, where it's going to be hidden by the tree or by the trees, it's okay. And just lightly dab it on there. I'm going through all the colors, like so. See, some of the colors are thick in spots, some are not. That's also okay. Wiping off the brush again. Some of the black is getting on the brush. Whatever materials they use for this acrylic paint to make it glow will break apart the gesso, black ink. Alright, but like I said, don't fret yourself with all of that. And even when this dries, whatever's thin will harden and clear. So the more of the paint you have that's showing, that you see right here, the more it will glow in that color. So don't worry yourself about any of that. Like I said, you can mix the colors, blend them, it's alright. Fade them in, all up in here. But I'm going to maintain where the streaks are in it. It kind of looks a little crazy. That's okay. Wait till I straighten up the picture and you'll see what I'm talking about. So it will look good with or without the light on. Okay. I might add a little bit more right around here. A little touch. It may keep going in the direction of the pour, the drips, the streaks, okay? In that horizontal type direction. And remind the angle of the paper. At least you're worried. Alright? Now that that's completed, I'm going to take the paper off and put it right side up. Like so. Just take it right back up. Just like that. It's not going to pour or drip or go in any other direction. Aim the camera up. Now you can see what it looks like. Alright. You see where the bulk of the color is. If I want more of a shade and more coloring in this area here, that I can do by just dabbing on different colors of glow paint. So I'm getting a few more colors together. Now I mix it with the zinc white. I'm going to dab on some cloud color, or some Aurora color anyway, all up in through here so I can give it a good outline for the trees that will be put in. Alright. Now with that said, I'll keep the tape on for this next part. Just dab it in there, here and there in spots thinly. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to take a brush, like smaller version of the one I had. One of the cheap bargain brushes you get at the hardware store. They come in like a pack of 10 for like $3 or something crazy. Something like that. Alright. I'm going into my zinc white. And I'm going to go into this little pink on top of this zinc white. It will maintain a glow, so don't worry about that. Take off this tape. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is maybe I'm thinking about putting a river or something going through, or maybe a little pond or something coming through here. All depends on how I feel. But all this is going to be black. Alright, you have the silhouette of the trees, so I may end up putting something right in there. Probably, just to show you, anyway, just an example. I might put something right along in here. All I'm doing is masking it off real quick. Alright. I might put a little pond or something up around there. Like I say, there's a method to my madness if you're wondering what the heck am I doing. Okay. You'll see in a second how I'm going to pull this off. And like I say, you can do the same thing too. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe I might want a little pond in there or something. Alright. So I'm going to make kind of an oval. Take a good cut right through here. And maybe right through here a little bit. Like so. Just cut it. Press down. Just remove it. just like that. Keep it just like that. There's a method to my madness. You'll see how simple this is. Alright. I'm going to wipe off the excess paint that I do have in my little tray here. Nothing but a coffee lid top. And I'm going to get a little black gesso. By the time the bottom's done, I'll work on the top. You'll see what I'm doing. And we're going to work on just pure since they're in silhouette. Alright. Now I want my pine trees to be at a concave. We're going from the top, high, lower, and the bottom. So it's almost like a circular type deal. But now, we get a little more black paint. These type of paintings, these sell pretty well, especially if in the advent that people know that they glow in the dark. Alright, I'm going to take this brush and try to get the pine trees really authentic, alright? Now remember, let's start one right here. Okay. So say that's one of the taller ones. We're going to get a nice size one almost up here. So you can pretty much gauge. Then you want some smaller ones, maybe around that height. And they get like taller going in that direction as they get taller going in that direction. Okay? So, let's try to get the outside edges as convincing as can be for these guys. Alright? And you mainly want a very interesting outside shape for these fellas. Okay? I'm not really concerned about, I don't like the way this one's loaded. I want a brush a little crazier. And these bristles, this one's not quite there yet. I didn't beat it up enough. So, let me hunt around for something raggedy. If I don't have one, I'll go with the trusty Bob Ross Special. I'll do it with a fan brush. I got a smaller fan brush here. Alright. This will give me what I want. That's a lot better. And they don't necessarily have to be straight. The more of an angle, the more of a curve. The more you go downward, the straighter it gets. And remember, as you get toward the ground, it gets wider. Alright? I'm going to do a series of them. You want an interesting shape and silhouettes. I want this one to be maybe a touch taller. And then they tend to join together at some point. Okay. Got a little gap in there, that's fine. Keep the gaps. Somewhere the birds can fly through. Maybe you want a crooked one going in there, like so. They don't have to be perfect. I'm just using the corner. That's it. I'm going to start off on this one here, this little guy here. And you want the trees, silhouettes to be very dark, very precise. All I'm doing is going back and forth. Vary the angles of your brush. Okay. I'm going to get to some of the tinier ones here. It's okay. And I'll put some in between. Try to fill it up. Don't be bashful about, I'm going to the other side here. Let me bring it up kind of closer so you can exactly see how I'm doing this. Let's go to that giant one up there. You want to keep a strong silhouette. Alright? Don't scrimp on the black ink here. This one's a little taller. Makes the shape interesting. Maybe some jet out more on one side than the other. It's okay. The key to it is the outside shape. Alright. Give it a strong indication of a tree. Nobody would have to second guess what it is or even what type. As you get toward the bottom here, it just darkens right in. Anyway. And put a thin one right around here somewhere. Just as a little guide. You don't have to totally block it in when it's that high. You want some of those interesting glowing things happening in between down there. Okay. These guys almost look like, sorry about that, these guys almost look like little people down there. You can see the scale. Alright. But I think you can see what I'm talking about now that you see me putting the trees in. Okay. I still want a couple tall ones. Just using the corner, guys and ladies. Just remember, keep the darks strong. And when I say strong, that doesn't mean that you're stomping to death on the canvas. Now, as you can see down below, I still got some gaps. But keep the gaps in there. Alright? Still using just a tiny bit of the fan brush itself. Some of these little guys in there. I want some of them guys to be a little taller too. But I still want to maintain them getting smaller toward the center. Okay. Even smaller. Maybe one crooked one, and let's put a small crooked one right in there like that. You just follow the path of the tree trunk you put in there. Follow that path, follow that direction. You don't want a lopsided tree. But keep the silhouettes powerfully strong. Alright. Make it a little solid in some areas. Keep the lower ones. Alright. Just like that. You can make those trees even taller if you wanted to. Okay. Now that I've got it silhouetted pretty good in there, these will all shine, they'll all glow and all that. Like I said, if I had a camera or anything with a longer aperture, I would love to show you exactly how it would look when the lights shut off and it starts to glow. Okay. Okay, this is true glow paint, so it will shine the more the light hits on it. Alright. So let's work on some of this back here. I'm going to, rinse off my brush. Let's work on putting some grass along this tree line in here. Alright. I'm going to use, I really don't want the tree line to necessarily glow in the dark. I'm I might use a little bit of that for a highlight, some of the glow paint. I'm just using a few drops of the CAC green, maybe a little bit of, what is this, ivory? Not really yellow, but it'll give me the type of light green I'm looking for. Sap green might be a little too dark. I'll give it a try. I'm going to use the 1-inch brush. This guy right here again. What I like about it is see the splayed tips. Very convincing for grass. Okay. I'll wet it just a little bit. I use Grumbacher paints because they're kind of heavy body, thick like oil paint. But you put the water in it, you loosen it up, but still maintain the body. Alright? Which is why I like to use it. And I'm using the side of the brush. Let's zoom in down here so I can show you how it goes here. Alright. I'll be mindful this time. Get into the green mix, a little more sap green, and maybe a touch of this black. Opposite edge of the pond. I'm going right into the tape and lift straight up. Gotta loosen it up a little bit. Just using the bristles. Straight up, straight up. Just travel right along, just go straight up with it. Turn the brush over. Don't have enough color. Straight up with it. Straight up. This is the edge of the pond, so alright. It might be a little misleading because you don't know exactly where the tape is. Which is fine. You'll see when I take the tape off. How high the grass actually is. Little highlights here and there. Then I'll just peel the tape. Let me get a little bit more on that edge here. I'll take the tape right off. Peel that off. There, now you have the water's edge. Alright, now I'm going to color in the water here. The water, I'll make it a little, maybe a little greenish, some of the glow colors. I'll put a little bit of that in there. So I'll put just a touch of the pink, maybe a little bit of the orange, a little bit of the other translucent color, a little bit of both. Well, this stuff here is pretty thick. Okay. Clean off the brush. I don't necessarily really want the water to be totally blue. Alright. I'm going to touch it up a little phthalo blue. I'll probably mix it in with a little white. Get some water here. Tap a little bit of the phthalo color. And I'll just go straight down. Give me more water. I want it to have the streaks straight down. And go down. Not necessarily covering everything. Right. Just rinsing off some of the color. I'll put some of the glow colors in there. Just a little bit here and there. Slide a little bit of the orange in there. bottom a little bit on this side, just here and there. Now some of that glow will peek through. Alright. Rinsing off the brush. I'm going to take some of this dark green. Simulate some of the grass reflection coming through some of that. Just like so. Alright. Coming downward. Don't worry about all of this in here. It's going to be kind of dark anyway. So I'm just rubbing some of the black that the paint is eating away. I'll just use that to my advantage. And I'll streak some of that downward too. Have some come down a little further than others. I'm just using the black. Alright, so she looks like that. Okay. So I'll pull back, pull back, pull back, and you see what it looks like a little bit. Alright. Lift it up a little bit. With that done, rinsing off the brush. Let's get into some more of the dark sap green. Lighten it up a little bit here and there. Have a strike feeling dipping into the water, loosen up the paint a little. Also, when you loosen up the paint, you don't have to add as much pressure. Alright. Really loosen up the water, the paint, put some water in it. Now, in this area, we want the grass to streak up, cover that line. Have some streak higher than others. Mainly, we want to cover up a lot of that line there. Have it come in varying degrees, like so. Alright. Even if I want it a little darker in spots, do that also. Have it come right up into the water. Alright. Of course, we got a phone call that I will dispatch immediately. Back to painting. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of ivory with that dark color. We're going to continue with the grass, a little bit here on the edge, maybe here on the other edge here, just streak it a little bit. Then I'm going to add some more blue, rinse off the brush, add some more blue. With the green. Water, and a nice little dark bluish green mix, and just lightly stroke. Can you see it on the bottom? Yeah, you can see it. Stroke some of the grass in there. Make it kind of tall. Then tap in some paint. Tapping in some of the dark areas, add just a few highlights around here, maybe even highlight some of the tips here, just like that. Tap in some more around here, add some of the streak in on top of the grass just behind your grass, covering up the pond a little bit. Going back into my dark color. streaks here and there. Like so. Alright. I'll draw it back a little bit. And there you go. Okay. Now, if I want, let me clean off the brush here. Just to add a little bit of interest to the trees in the back, I'll take some of the ivory and maybe just in a couple spots. Touch, give it some and some trunks in there somewhere. Not too many. Just highlight a couple of them in there. Maybe down the bottom here. And maybe you want some coming off to the side. Just a few of them. Just peeking through or whatever. If it's too strong, wipe a lot of that off. Just lightly wipe it away. If they appear too strong anyway. Some of them I wipe completely away. Just a light touch on a couple of them. Alright. Just here and there. Something like that. Alright. Maybe you want another tree or a rock or a boulder or something. Something around there. Just add interest to that foreground area. It's not too hard to do. I'll show you real quick. Alright. I'm going to clean off the brush. Got number pure black here. Let's say you want a rock, something like that. Maybe right around in here. Just cover it right up. Okay, and you see it's in front of. Don't make your rock too smooth either. Crag it up a little bit. A little clunky. The more ragged, the better. Alright. I'll take some of the ivory. I did take the black off. Okay. With the slight side of my brush, let's zoom in here for a second. Aim down. Just the rock here. Most of that light's coming in from that direction. And you aim it, you take the glowing, the paint, and make it just slide in that direction a little bit. Let the brush, let the sticky paint take whatever color it wants to take off. Alright. That's all I'm doing, really, is just highlighting the rock at certain angles. Whatever part you wanted to highlight to catch. Alright. The brighter you have it, the more light's hitting off of it. So, just like that. So get yourself a rock over there. The glaze of the water. Just rinsing off the brush, get most of that black out of there. I think I still got a little ivory left, but I'll get some more. Put a couple streaks, or along that edge a little bit. I'll take the liner brush, wet it, just a tad, roll the liner in there, and maybe, just maybe, little highlights here and there that just show just the water's edge a little bit. Alright. And if you want, up to you, if your hand's steady enough, slightly go across. Always go in a straight left to right, like that. Like I said, try to keep it as straight as you can. Really sell it. Make sure your lines are straight from the water's edge. Alright? Going straight across. Have it glisten a little bit. And remember that the colors you have in here will glow. Alright? I'm trying to think of what else to maybe put in there. Just to break it up. I need something else a little larger in the foreground. Maybe a little highlight. Maybe I might want a big dead tree somewhere. Maybe get my black. Maybe a broken piece of stump or something. This is pretty close to us. Alright. Let it come at an angle right about here. Go right into the trees. Alright. Make it a nice size one. A little knot there. Something like that. It gets pretty thick around in this area here. And probably a gnarly piece of wood right about there. Okay? Right there's what I'm talking about. Right around in that area. Maybe you want a piece of wood breaking off right there. Something like that. Have it branch just come back downward, looking all sorry. Maybe a little piece of branch coming up around here. Something like that. Just using the edge of the brush. Alright? Now, this will appear to be larger than that. Alright, I'm going to just highlight it, okay? Getting rid of most of the black. And maybe, just maybe, I'll highlight it with the ivory. And with the highlight, I'll just tap in certain parts where I think it will be highlighted at. Here, I'm just tapping. The rougher you keep the bark, the better. Alright? Especially around here, the thin branches. And now I'm going to dry some of that off. I'll just dry brush some patterns by just tapping a little bit here and there. Especially around the main part of the trunk. So just do little patterns here and there. The pockets. Right around where the trunk is like cut off at. Okay. Just like so. I still got some of this blue. I'm going to use a little bit of this blue for the shadow side. Now the blue, the camera might not catch it. Just a little bit of highlight or backlight shadow on the branches here. They might not catch all of the blue. Camera might not catch it anyway, like I said, but it is there. When I take a picture of it, you should be able to see it. And if not, I will take some of the ivory and mix it into the blue. Some little backlight on the opposite end. more artistic preference if you want that type of backlight on your tree or not. If not, it's fine. A little bit on the outer edge here. Like so. Okay. So I pull back. Pretty much see the whole thing. Alright guys. That's it. I can try to turn the light off and see if it will show, but I have a feeling it will not. But even with this amount of light, it should attempt to glow a little bit. Alright. I hope this little tutorial helps you out. Show you what you can do with the glow paints. Give me a write. Let me know what you like about it, did not like about it. I'm just finding my John Hancock right around here. I don't even know why I sign them. I don't sell them. Tutorial paintings I usually don't sell them unless somebody has an interest, but I usually, they're on what I call people do. You can still frame it. I still spray varnish them to protect them from dust and whatever. Depending how bad this border is, I might have to blacken the border. We'll see. We're about to find out right now, aren't we? If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to try to answer them. Looks like most of this border held. Surprisingly. Well, look at that. Alright, well, completed picture, guys. I'll bring the camera here toward the center. You can check it out. Like I said, I'll have a picture of it up there anyway. But once again, thank you very much for checking out the tutorial. If I can ever get this thing to glow, I will show you a glow, what it looks like when it glows. Silhouetted trees, woods, rock, tree. I just wanted to show you the angle of how to get the stripes of the auroras in there or whatever. And it's one way of doing them. Many other ways of doing them. Later on I'll show you those ways on how to do them also. And if you like what you see, just give me a holler and let me know. And good luck.